गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तये श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्रीमदन गोपालकं प्रभु। Janitai devotees, how are you all? Okay, already many devotees joined at the beginning. So we'll continue the katha, the very special conversation between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and Ramananda, Krishna and Vishakha Sakhi. Both of them, they are in very ecstatic mood, because by this meeting, both of them now at the same time they are in Kali Yuga and Dwapara Yuga also. So that's why they are enjoying their moments and their pleasure to get that sweet melodies of Braja Prema. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu is asking questions. Externally, he is asking the questions about the Sadhya Sadhan Tattva, and from his side, he is asking, "Oh Vishakhi, how long time I have to wait more? How long this path to cross, to meet Srimati Vishakha Sakhi?" She says, "Okay, Shyama Sundar, wait, keep your patience. Na bina vipralambhena sambhoka pushtimasmate." Maybe you forgot this. If there is no separation, then the meeting is not pleasurable. If you want to get that highest pleasure by your meeting with your beloved ones, so before meeting, you need Shyam Sundar separation, viraha. And this journey towards Srimati Radharani, it will prepare you. It will give you chance, time, how you can present yourself in front of her. So keep your patience. Prabhu ko he ho bajo, aage ko. Now, external. Yesterday, we followed that Ramananda Roy, he answered Jnana Mishra Bhakti Sadhya Sadh. Inside Jnana, there is three categories. Three categories of Jnanam are there. Tat Padartha Jnanam, that means the knowledge, realization about Brahma, about Bhagavat Tattva. Then second, Tvam Padartha Jnanam, the knowledge about Jivas, Jiva Tattva, the realization about Jiva Tattva and the relation between Jiva and Bhagavan. This all included here in Tvang Padartha Jnanam. Third is Oikyo Jnanam. Oikyo Jnanam means the unity of Jiva and Brahman. Sayujya. It is said by scriptures, Sayujya. What Shankaracharya said, Slokardhena pravakshami yat uktyam granthakotivi brahma satyam jagan mithya jiva brahmaiva navara sarvam khalu idam brahma aham brahmasmi. Sometimes Shankaracharya he explained about this Advaya Jnana Tattva. What is that? Aham Brahmasmi. I am the non-different form of Brahma. I am Brahma. Whatever it is said in millions of scriptures, Shankaracharya saying, whatever it is said in millions of scriptures, I am revealing that secret only by half line of sloka. Slokardhena. Only by 50% of one sloka. And you know what is that? That is, Jiva is Brahma. There is only one. There is no second object. Only one is there. And it is Brahma. He is Brahma. She is Brahma. Whatever you can say. Because by them who are following the path of Jnana, pure Jnana, for them, Brahma, he has no specific gender. Because Brahman has no qualities, no shape. So whatever you will say, it, he or she, Aikya. Shankaracharya said, whatever you are watching everywhere, surroundings you, everything is Brahma. This all world, this material world is just illusion. Nothing else, only illusion. Aikya Jnana. So, what Ramananda Raya mentioned in this sloka, in that sloka, it was from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18. Krishna he said to Arjuna, Brahma Bhuta Prasanyatma no shochati no kankshati Shama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhakti Labhate Para. Arjuna, who absorbed in Brahman, Prasanyatma, whose mind is detached from this material world. Yes, Yaduvar Das, peanuts permitted on Ekadashi. So, Prasanyatma, who is satisfied by any situation, by anything, because his mind will be not attached with anything. So everything is okay for him. Everything is okay for him. Prasanya, no shochati. He never mourned. He never asked for anything. And his mind always searching to everyone, myself. Shama Sarveshu Bhuteshu, in front of him, everyone, all the living entities are on the same platform. They are equal. No one is higher than any other one. Arjun, Madbhakti Labhate Para. She will attain my Para Bhakti. So here in this sloka, there is two types of Jnana Misra Bhakti are mixed. Ramananda Roy quoted only for one this sloka, which he quote here, he mentioned here in front of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's only about that Aikya Jnanam. Only about that Bhagavat Tattva and Jiva Tattva. But it is also said that without bhakti, jnana also will be not fruitful. That all sadhakas who are following the path of jnana, they cannot attain that stage. They cannot attain the stage of Sajujya Mukti. They'll never go to Brahman to merge. Because if there is no bhakti, so the respect will be not there. So jnana also needs support from bhakti. In Sri Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is said, Kevalo Gyan Mukti Dite Nare Bhakti Vine. Because only by jnana no one can attain that mukti, Sajujya Mukti, that liberation, that moksha. Without any help of bhakti. Ramananda Roy mentioned from Samvad Bhagavad Gita, and that sloka is supporting this jnana. What Krishna said to Arjuna, he said that, Arjuna, all the followers of Jnana Marga, whose mind and heart are very pure, Nirveda, they already attained that stage of Nirveda. They are free from all attraction, attachments. One day, they will attain my Parabhakti. Because their jnana, their practice also supported by bhakti. So, jnana is three category, and what Ramananda Roy said to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he mentioned not only one, but Oikogyanam. There is two types of jnana misra bhakti. One is Aishwarya, the primary, and bhakti is secondary. In this practice, there is jnana and bhakti both. But here, jnana is primary and bhakti is secondary. And another type of practice, there is bhakti is primary, jnana is secondary. Ramananda Roy mentioned about both jnana misra. These two categories. What is said just now about this sloka, it is the first, where the sadhakas, they are trying to attain the stage of that unity, Aikya, with Brahman, Sajujya Mukti. But they can never attain without support of bhakti. So bhakti is there. Who will attain that stage? That means he already got the support of bhakti. Who is practicing in a very dedicated way. So that means they are using bhakti. Their jnana also mixed with bhakti. So it is also jnana misra bhakti. Next stage, the second, bhakti is primary, because in the heart of the devotees, pure devotees, not pure devotees, devotees, in the heart of devotees, there is nothing against bhakti, because that jnanam, aikya, Aikya Jnanam, that means the unity with Brahma, Sajujya, it is against bhakti practice. Bhakti is not supporting such knowledge. When bhakti is primary, so bhakti will try and not try, she will just delete everything. So for devotees, this Oikogyanam is not important. They will not keep this knowledge in their heart, but they will keep that knowledge. What? The first two parts of jnana. At the beginning I said, in jnanam there is three parts, three categories. First, Tat Padartha Jnanam. Tat Padartha Jnanam means the knowledge about Bhagavad Tattva, knowledge about Brahman. The second category, Tvang Padartha Jnanam. Tvang means Jiva Tattva Jnanam, and the relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan, service and servant. Shebya and Sevaka, to whom I have to serve, and I am the servant. That is the relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan, the eternal relation. Jeev Nitto Krishna Das Iha Bhuli Gela, সেই হেতু মায়া রাক্ষসী গলায় বান্ধিলা. Why we are trapped by Maya? Because of that, we forgot that we are the servant of Sri Krishna. That is our eternal identity. We are the eternal servant of Sri Krishna. When we forgot everything, so it was a great chance for Maya that Krishna is not with them now. Krishna is there, but they don't know. Krishna is there, but they will not ask him for any help. Krishna is there. It's enough. It's enough to cross my power if they will realize that Krishna is with them. But they forgot that realization, they forgot that relation. So, Krishna is there, but they will never get his help. That is why it's a great chance for Maya to defeat us. Now, we are not serving Krishna. Although we are the servant of Krishna, but we are serving Maya. That is why so many confusion. When the confusion and doubts is coming, arising in my heart, that is Krishna is doing this, is Krishna is doing this, how it will be, why I should do this. It's everything coming from Maya, Shukracharya. Mainly Shukracharya, because always he is trying to take us out from his lotus feet. And believe me, he is really very powerful. Not more than Krishna, not more than Harinam. But first we have to take shelter. First we have to surrender. Then they can protect. So the second category of Jnana Misra Bhakti. What is that? Bhakti is primary. They have bhakti. They have that feelings that I am the servant of Krishna. That is my duty to serve him. They know this. They have realization. But at the same time, they are searching for so many external knowledge, what I just mentioned yesterday. They are searching for jnana. When I am already inside the house, I don't need to go out again. when already we are in the Kunja. So we don't need to go out from Kunja. This all external knowledge, what is exactly they are doing? Drying our heart. If your heart is not wet by bhakti or prema, then how your heart will be soft? How Sri Gurudev, Sri Guru Rupa Manjari set your heart as a manjari if it is not soft? This all external knowledge, searching jnanas, what they are doing? They are drying everything. Then one confusion inviting millions of confusion, doubts. One question inviting millions of questions. So only by solving this all dry things, we'll just finish our lifetime. Don't waste your very precious lifetime. Don't do that. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he said it is Bhajya? Prabhu kahe ho Bhajya age kahwa. When one devotee is searching this all jnanas, it is Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Jnana Mishra Bhakti is not only that Krishna is Bhagavan, this mood is inside of your heart. No, not that. What I just said, it is by Jiva Goswami Pad. He clearly mentioned this in the Tika. About this sloka, he said something very good. জ্ঞান বৈরাগ্যের ভক্তি প্রবেশায়োপযোগিতা ঈষৎ প্রথমম এবেতি নাঙ্গ্যত্বমুচিতং তয়ো. About this sloka, Jiva Goswami Pad, he explained, Jnanam atratyam padartha vishayam tat padartha vishayam Toirotkam Vishayan Cheti Tribhumikam Brahma Jnanam Uchyate. What I said just, three category of Jnanam. Tatra Ishat iti Oikka Vishayam Tattva Itartha Vairanggancha Atra Brahmo Jnanopajogyev Tatra Cha Ishat iti Bhakti Virodhitam Tattva. तच्चो तच्चो प्रथमेव इति अन्नावेश परित्याग मात्रायते उपादीयते तत्परित्यागेन जाते च भक्ति प्रवेशे तयो रकिंचित करोत्यात् तद्भावनया भक्ति विच्छेदत्वाच्च. He clearly said, even the sadhakas of jnana, direct jnana, who is accepting support from bhakti to attain their target, that unity of Brahman, they are also, if the blessings, the mercy, that sun will appear in their sky, sun of mercy will appear in their sky, so then they will just change their mood. Then they will get that stage of nirveda. Then they will not search anything then they will absorb in Brahman. But that is not only Brahman, Parabrahman. They're supposed to go to Brahman. But when that very special Sun of Mercy will appear in their sky, so what will happen? They will change their mood, not track. Not track. It is, you can say, the process. And not only process, that you can say local, some rituals or some things. Nobody just boiling milk without water. They will mix some water. They will mix some water with that milk. For what? For since my childhood I've seen. And they said, no, no, no. From the seniors, grandmothers and the seniors, they always said, don't boil milk without giving some water. That means after milk, the cow, before you will put it on the fire, you must put some water in it, in the milk, then boil it. Otherwise, what will happen? They don't know. I asked, what will happen? Oh, it's the rules. But just think, after that, what they are doing? They are trying to make condensed milk, khira. So khira means to just take out all the water from the milk by boiling again and again. We'll put the milk and it will boil, it will boil, it will boil, and then time to time all the water will go out from that milk. Then only the milk will be there, condensed milk. It is very thick, without any water. Same thing, Jnana Mishra Bhakti. When the sadhakas of Jnana Marga, they will start their sadhana, their practice, it is also bhakti. Because without bhakti, nothing will happen. All the part of your practice, all the parts from bhakti is there. Dedication, respect, attachment, everything. All those the part of bhakti. So without bhakti, jnana also not fruitful, yoga also not fruitful. The sadhakas of jnana marga, they will start with little bit bhakti. And when they will develop their sadhana, very dedicated sadhana, and then when that mercy will appear, very special mercy will come in their life. So what will happen? All the water will go out. Water means part of jnana. Part of jnana will disappear. Then the remaining part, what is that? Only milk. That means only bhakti. Now just go to the sloka Ramananda Roy mentioned. Everything, all the part, all the point Krishna said, Brahma Bhuta, absorbed in Brahman, part of bhakti. Prasannatma, detach from everything, make the mind neutralize. So, part of bhakti. No shochati, no kankshati. They are not mourning, they are not asking for anything. Everyone is equal in front of them, everything. It's supported by bhakti, so bhakti is there. What Krishna mentioned? Mad bhakti labhate param. What Krishna mentioned? That, oh Arjuna, if one can do this, so they will attain my para bhakti. Everything, all the points, it is mixed with bhakti. So bhakti is there. Then what Krishna mentioned to Arjuna? It is that. Krishna wanted to say about this bhakti, para bhakti. Para bhakti means very pure. But some Rasika, Chakravarti Path, very nicely, not here, in another place, he explained this word para, parama. The word is parama bhakti, para bhakti. By the word, the meaning is very highest, very higher bhakti, higher platform of bhakti. But Chakravarti, he describes something else, very sweet. What is that explanation of Parama? Paraya, Ramaya, Sri Radhaya Sahavartate iti Parama. So we can go with that explanation. That Krishna wanted to say to Arjuna that when one will be on that stage of this all Nirveda, so they can attain that Parama Bhakti, Para Bhakti, then that realization about Sri Radha Rani will appear in their heart. Because that Para Bhakti, it is mixed. Ramaya, Paraya, Ramaya, Sri Radhaya Saha Vartate. In their heart, Srimati Radharani will appear. And when Srimati Radharani will appear, everything will be solved. Everything will be solved. About other stage, other category of Jnana Mishra Bhakti, if we are searching about this external knowledge, that means we are wasting our time. That is why Mahaprabhu mentioned, Prabhu kahe ho bajjo. For the first category he said, Raya, look, what Krishna said, if somebody can attain that stage of Nirveda, they will attain my Parabhakti. So it is not highest. What you just said, Jnana Mishra Bhakti, it is not highest. Maybe one higher stage, but not the highest. There is more. Look, Krishna said, Krishna mentioned this, they will attain my Parabhakti. So what is that? He said about this first category, this, and for second category of Jnana Mishra Bhakti, where Bhakti is primary, Jnana is secondary, but Jnana is such powerful that Jnana, it will make dry the heart of devotees. So then there will be no realization, no feelings. Then no mercy, no blessings. Only just like a robot. Because robot, they have no heart. So everything they are doing like machine. Then the devotee whose heart is very dry, they are following their path as machine, like a machine. We should not be a machine. The heart of devotees, they must have their heart with them, and it must be very soft and full of, very wet by pure prema and bhakti. It is not, then they are all external, they will never enter inside. If you are doing, that means you are wasting your time outside. Don't forget to have to go in. We have to enter the kingdom of Sri Krishna Prema. We have to enter the kingdom of Sri Radha Prema. We have entered the kingdom of Sri Radha Kripa. So if we are searching with this dry knowledge, if we are wasting our time, that means we allowed to go in, but still we are standing out and wasting our time. Mahaprabhu said, external Raya, Bhajya, Prabhu kahe, eho Bhajya. आगे कहो right. If we are standing outside when we have everything inside, why we should stay outside? If there is knowledge, that means still it is very dry. I have no attachment, I have no desire to attain that stage of unity with Brahman. I have no desire to stand outside and waste my time. Because if my bhakti is mixed with knowledge, jnanam, always it will push me out. Don't forget, if we are following the path of Raganuga Bhajan, so that means already we are in this kingdom, in that kingdom. Do not waste your time with this. Just continue your journey. Very long journey. Very long journey. So hope you will not waste your time. Mahaprabhu, he mentioned it. We should not waste our time for this. Prabhu kahe ho Vajjo. Aage kaho aap. Raya kahe jnana sunna bhakti sadhya sa. First, he said jnana misra bhakti. Jnana misra bhakti, that means mixed with jnana. Bhakti mixed with jnana. Bhakti also getting support from jnana and yoga. It is also allowed. But Rupa Goswami, he reminds us about Uttama Bhakti. If you want to attain the stage of Uttama Bhakti, so be careful. Very sincerely, you have to do your practice. Anya bhilashita shunyam jnana karma dhanavritam. Your bhakti should not be covered by jnana and yoga. Yes, you can accept, you can follow some part. You can follow some part of jnana and yoga, but very careful about that. Don't let them dry your heart. It should not cover. It should not cover your bhakti. So very careful. In our daily life, we are also following so many things. Sometimes by our society also we are following so many things. But same time, we should be very careful about that. That whatever against my bhakti, I'll not do this. We have to keep our bhakti very, very safe. We have to protect our bhakti. We have to protect our sadhana. If we are not sincere, so Bhakti Devi, she is very sensitive. She is very sensitive because she is also beloved of Krishna. She is also beloved of Krishna, so if we are not taking care of her, if we are not sincere about her, she will hide herself inside of us. It will not go out. If once bhakti will enter inside our heart, it will never go out. But it can cover. Bhakti can cover herself. If he is not well take care. So hope all of you will follow the words of Jiva Goswami, what he said, what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he remind us about this all. And clearly he said, external, right? This is also external. Eho balcho, agi pablo. Roy answered about jnana shunna bhakti. So that means free from jnana. If it is that bhakti what Krishna mentioned, para bhakti, mad bhakti labhate param, is jnana shunna bhakti, is that bhakti? We'll follow, we'll listen tomorrow. Because Sri Chaitanya Prabhu, he will ask to Ramananda Roy, Roy, what is that? First you said Jnana Mishra Bhakti, okay, you quote some sloka and you explained, but what is Jnana Shunna Bhakti? He will ask and Ramananda Roy will describe what is that Jnana Shunna Bhakti. Is Parabhakti or Parabhakti is something else? Let's see tomorrow. So now the time for question answer. Okay, who is already online? Sudhavindu Roy, Janitai. Sudhavindu Roy, you ask, Sri Gurudev is visible manifestation of Sri Krishna Swarup. Please enlighten me so that I can feel this in the heart. Krishna said by himself that he said this to his friend Acharyam Mang Bijanyat Navamanyet Karhichit No Marta Buddhya Shweta Sarva Deva Mayo Guru. He said this to his friend Sridham Vipra. He was his friend in the ashrama of Sandipan Muni. He wanted to know how one can attain very easily Krishna. So Krishna started to glorify Sri Guru Tattva. And there he said, Acharyam Mang Bijanya. Sri Gurudev is non-different form of me. Don't disrespect him. Because he is non-different form of me, and at the same time he is union of all other demigods. No Marta Buddhya Shweta. Don't imagine, don't speculate Guru Tattva. That his look like you. Maybe you are more beautiful than your Gurudev. Don't compare. Because that form is not Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva is inside him. And Guru Tattva is working. So you should not compare anything with these material things. Guru is Guru, that means heavy. You should not make him light, laghu. Because Krishna said, Acharyam Mang Bijanya. You must know your Guru is me. Maybe form is that. Whatever you can see in front of you, don't forget, inside of him there is me. So it's very clearly written in Samvad Bhagavad, in chapter 10th canto, chapter 80, 81, there. नृसिंह विलास दास, जयनिताय, विष्णुदेव, तुलसीदास, श्रुतिधरा, नरसिंह विलास दास, कृष्ण प्रिया, सर्गे कुमारव, मदन दासी, यदुवर हरले, यदुवर दास, सोमा रॉय, दाऊजी, उर्मिला पाल, अर्पा दास, उदय भानु, जयनिताय to everyone, Jason Anthony. Happy Mohini Ekadashi to everyone. Janitai Srimati, Janitai Nitisrana, Mandira Chaudhary, Sudevi, VVS Dipta Chandra Barmon, Jishan Saha, Sachi Nandan Das, Anil Sharma, Yaduvardas, I hope you got my answer. Yes, peanut is Ekadashi permitted. Gorachar Das, you asked what is Niskama Karma and Niskama Seva? Please show your mark. Niskama Karma means doing something without desiring for any benefits. That is Niskama Karma. Maybe you are serving your Gurudev, maybe you are serving devotees, maybe you are serving any person or anything you are doing. If you are doing that things for something, inside of your heart, if there is desire for some benefits, then it is not Niskama Karma. When there is no desire for any benefits, any help, any support, that is Niskama Karma. And Sakama Karma is that where there is desire for some benefits, that is Sakam. Sushila Saha Gaur, Jadev Saha, Janitai, Pankaj Das, Anju Devnath, Sajeev Ghosh, Kota Gopinath Das. Please explain which fruits, vegetables and spices are permitted and which are not when following Anukalpa fast. Tota Gopinath Das. Okay, very well. There is fruits, nearly all fruits are permitted in Ekadashi. Not all sabjis. But sabjis which are forbidden, it is not available in West because all the sabjis are from here. Maybe beans, yes, in your country also there. Beans are not permitted on Ekadashi. And spices, most of the spices are forbidden. Salt, pepper, black pepper, cumin. This, what is for your daily life, is all permitted. And it is also said that in Haribhakti Vilas, it is said, he describes all the rules and regulation, but you must follow as your ability. But that is take rice or some chapatis or bread like this. No, it is offense against Ekadashi. Good as much as follow the rules. Don't break it. Follow the rules. How much you can follow that. And you said about the list, there is thousands. No one can just describe without Grantha. Then I have to open this and thousands. That is forbidden for Ekadashi. So, for daily life, it's enough, which is permitted. The cumin for spices, black pepper permitted, salt permitted, that means rock salt permitted, black salt permitted. So, it's enough, is not? Janita Edauji, Malati Priya, Siddham Saha, Priyanka Partho, Sanatana Acharya, Giridhari Das. কিছু বুঝি না গো, তুই বাংলায় প্রশ্ন পাঠা সনাতন। তুই বাংলায় প্রশ্ন করলে বাংলাতেই উত্তর করবে। রথীন্দ্রনাথ কর্মকার, তবে খুব শীঘ্রই আমি বাংলাতেও করব, সেটা ইউটিউবে করবে, ইউটিউবে করে তার লিঙ্ক ফেসবুকে পোস্ট হবে, সেখান থেকে সকলে দেখে নিতে পারবে। কিন্তু এখন সময়ের খুব চাপ, অনেক লেখালেখিও করতে হচ্ছে, লাইভও করতে হচ্ছে, তাই হয়ে উঠছে না। তবে খুব শীঘ্রই আরম্ভ করবো বাংলা। আর ইউটিউবে করলে কী হবে না, যে যখন দেখবে সেই লিঙ্ক ফেসবুকেও পোস্ট হবে, সেটা ফলো করে সকলে দেখতে পারবে। রথীন্দ্রনাথ কর্মকার, কৃষ্ণদাসী, how to make dahi chira banana proper way like Nitai likes. Yes, not only dahi chira and banana, you have to mix some khoa with that, kheer, then it will be very tasty for Nitai, and Nitai like this. Dahi chira mahotsav, জনিতা, রাকি রয়, ইমন চক্রবর্তী, গোপাল ভৌমিক, উত্তম ভৌমিক, বাবলু সরকার, সুজিত মজুমদার, ইউরি, জনিতা to everyone. Okay, Jason Anthony, you asked very nice question. Is staying awake on Ekadashi night for Nama Seva helpful to bhajan with or without Nirjal Vrat? Any Ekadashi. Ekadashi Nisa Jagaran with Nama Sankirtan or Nama Japa, it's always very beneficial. With Nirjal or without Nirjal, it is not so important. Important is Ekadashi Vrata, you are following Ekadashi Vrata and you are following Nisha Jagaran, that means whole night either you will sing Mahamantra or chant Mahamantra. Always it is very beneficial. Jai Gopal, Purve Vishwas, Sumit Chakraborty. Okay, আজকে সময় শেষ, টাইম ইজ এন্ড, সো আই হ্যাভ টু সে জানিতাই। যাওয়ার আগে বলি, আমার ইচ্ছা আছে, এখন অনেক দিন ধরেই আমার খুব অনুরোধ আসছে, কিন্তু সময় ম্যানেজ করে উঠতে পারছি। বাংলাতে আমি অবশ্যই আরম্ভ করব, একটা বিশেষ ইচ্ছা মনের মধ্যে আছে, দেখা যাক নিতাই যাদের কী ইচ্ছা হয় সেটা ইউটিউবে আমি করব। বাংলার যে লেকচারটা করব ইউটিউব লাইভে, এফবি লাইভে নয়। আর সেই ইউটিউব লাইভের লিঙ্ক এই এফবিতে পোস্ট হবে, যখন খুশি সে দেখে নেবে। এফবি লাইভ এই একটাই থাকে, আর ইউটিউব লাইভে আমি বাংলা করব। তাহলে সকলের সময়টা ম্যানেজ করতে পারবে, যে যার সময় দেখে নেবে। So the devotees, followers, viewers, now the time sent, time to say Jai Nitai. So we are waiting when Mahaprabhu will ask that question to Ramananda Roy, what is that Jnana Shunna Bhakti? Is it Parabhakti? What Krishna mentioned to Arjuna or something else? We'll see. Let's see tomorrow. Jai Nitai. Hari Bol.